Welcome to the final race day of the Puchshop Racing Cup 2024. It's September 21st and we're here at the Midland Circuit in Lelystad for the 6th and concluding race of the season. This is the first time the championship has come to this track, and it's a completely new challenge for the riders. The short but technical layout is full of tight corners demanding precision and stamina from every racer. All eyes are on Hugo Sauter, who, despite being sick, still leads the standard class. With Yannick Voss just 10 points behind, Sauter will need to push through with the illness to secure the title. Meanwhile, Robert Van Steenis, who has the expert class nearly in hand, needing only to finish strong to claim his championship. Let's dive into the action. Lights out and away we go! Jean-Paul takes the lead ahead of Rank and Robert. Behind them is Hugo, who, like Robert, needs to secure his championship today, but Hugo will need to defend against Yannick. Rilke and Yordi have found each other and are battling for 4th place. Rank overtakes Jean-Paul. Robert is holding up the standing class drivers a bit, while Hugo checks behind him to see where Yannick is. And there goes Hugo, overtaking Robert. Yannick is stuck behind Robert, but Hugo has already passed Jean-Paul and is now closing in on Rank. Finally, Yannick manages to get past Robert as well. Rank and Hugo pulled away from Jean-Paul. Robert and Yannick, for Robert, this should be enough to secure the championship title. Here's Timo Minen weaving through Nuke and Delani, trying to salvage a good race despite his setbacks. Oh no, Kevin Brokesitter is off to the side. That's rare. Bad luck for him today. Yannick will need a much stronger plan for race 2, otherwise it's all over. Jordy can't seem to get past Wilco, an impressive defense by Wilco. Dennis Bayer is racing on this track for the first time. Like many of the others, he says it's less exciting than Assen, but is doing well here in India. Delano and Meek are fighting for position, even though they're racing in different classes. Now Robert takes the outside line and overtakes Yannick as they both lap Dennis Bayer. And look who's here, Luke Van Riet. Unfortunately, his results today aren't as expected. Meanwhile, Robert and John Paul have left Yannick behind, and Yannick now just needs to finish this race. Oh, a crash! A mix-up behind back marker Delano and John Paul pushes John Paul off the track, allowing Robert to pass. This won't go down well. Let's take a look at the situation. Well, with the blue flag waving, it's really Delano's lack of awareness here that cost John Paul his second place. Let's hope this doesn't happen again. And here is your expert champion. Robert Van Steens is your 2024 champion. He crosses the line with a wheelie. Congratulations, Robert. Here we go again. Race number 2. With one champion already crowned, the second race is crucial for Hugo, or could reigning champion Yannick pull off a surprise? John Paul and Yannick both have strong starts, but Rank is even faster off the line, attacking hard and coming out of turn number 2, in second place. Hugo immediately tries to counter Yannick, but Yannick expertly shuts the door, something he had to do often in Assen, so now he's a pro at it. Behind Hugo is Renstraber, who perseveres despite many setbacks this season. Jesse and his dad Eric are racing closely together again, with Kevin Brooksitter trailing behind. Wow, that was late. Robert makes an inside pass on John Paul, throwing him off balance and allowing Yannick to slip pass, which is perfect for Yannick. And there goes Hugo, right behind. Rank has opened up a big gap and should be able to dominate this race as he goes next. Yannick and Hugo pass Delano and Luke. but Hugo gets held up slightly by Delano, allowing Yannick to gain some space. Once again, Jordi and Wilco are racing together, now behind Justin Dayreport, who they're about to lap. Standard class driver Dayreport isn't having his best day in terms of result. Nick barely had space when Yannick and Hugo flew past. Luckily, that ended safely. It's striking to think that Thimo, Hugo, and Yannick were neck and neck at Assen, but today it's just not coming together for Thimo, as he's now being lapped by Hugo and Yannick. Renk and Robert are in total control of race number 2, far ahead of the competition. Robert even laps vice champion Jordi. Renk should be able to cruise to the finish from here. Wow, I blinked and suddenly Robert is in front of Renk. Did Renk let him pass? It seems unlikely that Robert could close a 50-meter gap in one lap. Did Renk let him through, or did Robert just have an incredible first sector? If Robert wins here, he'll take both the championship and the day's victory. What a way to cap things off. Oh no, Yannick! His Puch breaks down, which means Hugo would automatically win the championship. What devastating luck for Yannick. Here you are, your 2024 Puchshop Racing Cup champions, Robert Van Steenis and Hugo Sauter. Congratulations to both, and in a memorial twist, Hugo has a flag caught in his wheel, bringing back memories of Pascal in 2021 when he had the same thing happen. What a day full of emotions. With the final race complete, the 2024 Puchshop Racing Cup champions have been crowned. In the standard class, Hugo Sauter triumphed with 50 points, a remarkable achievement considering his illness on race day. Yannick Voss, after his unfortunate mechanical failure, finished second with 36 points. Thimo Minen also ended the season with 36 points, rounding out the top 3. In the expert class, Robert Van Steenis secured the championship with 45 points, narrowly beating out Renk van der Weide, who also finished with 45 points but fewer race wins. Jan-Paul van den Heijnen took third with 32 points, followed by Ren Straver with 26 points. Today's drivers of the day are Hugo Sauter and Robert Van Steenis. Sauter fought through illness to win both the race and the standard class title, while Van Steenis capped off his stellar season with yet another win in the expert class. Both riders showed grit and determination, making them well-deserved champions.
Op plek 2 Timo winnen. En de winnaar en kampioen Hugo.
As the 2024 Puchshop Racing Cup draws to a close, we've seen incredible competition and unforgettable moments. Congratulations to our champions Hugo Sauter and Robert Van Steenis. Be sure to like and subscribe, and don't miss the Mopefest Endurance Race on November 2nd, where these riders will be back in action for one final showdown. 4 hours of Puch race. Until then, stay safe and ride fast.